Good morning. I'm about to head out for my Tuesday morning track workout, track run. And before I did that, I thought I would speak to you something about life insurance. Why is life insurance an asset? How is it a financial asset, is what I'm going to talk about. What is life insurance? As we all know, life insurance is, in very simple terms, it is a promise made by the insurance company to you saying that if anything was to happen to you in the event of death, there would be a payout to your beneficiary tax free. Very, very simple. So I take a policy on my life and I appoint some beneficiaries on that policy. If anything was to, heaven forbid, happen to me, there would be a payout tax free to the beneficiaries on that policy. So, therefore, life insurance becomes a financial asset. It is an asset because the payout is tax free to the beneficiary, number one. Number two, if I take certain types of policies, like particularly permanent life insurance policies, if I take out a policy like a universal life policy or a whole life policy, there is some saving in very simple terms, and I can talk about all those things in more detail in my subsequent videos. But having said that, any saving that is made within the policy, that grows tax deferred. So typically in a universal life policy, if I was to put in some money over and above the cost of insurance, that would grow tax deferred. So that tax deferred concept would enable my money to be saved and therefore create saved better because there's tax deferral, and therefore that is an asset as well because I can pull that out in my life if I want to, or it can get rolled over, becoming a part of the death benefit to my beneficiary, and therefore it's an asset. Very important thing. So there is something called assets that we build in a life. Typically, what are the assets that we typically build in our life? We purchase a home, we pay for it all during the course of our life. We pay for it and make it debt free, or we don't, but we have that as an asset. We also have some liquid assets that could be in the form of retirement savings or non-registered savings or TFSAs or whatever we would have. And therefore, upon our death, some of those liquid or some of those assets which are part of the estate that go into the will, and from the will they're channelized to your beneficiaries, however you want that to be, that is subject to some sort of taxation. And it is also subject to certain delays, or it's a time consuming process. When you have a life insurance policy, it protects your estate because the payout on your life insurance policy is tax free to the beneficiary. Therefore, if your beneficiaries of your estate and the beneficiaries of your life insurance policy are usually the same people or the same institutions or the same entities, then it is an advantage because your estate will not get depleted simply because there will be life insurance that would take care of all the estate taxes, securing your estate in a manner that it is not subject to any depletion. Therefore, life insurance becomes an asset. Why? Because it is protecting an asset. It's an asset that is protecting an asset. So that is something extremely important. It's also an asset because it's liquid. It's liquid because it's not in a form of, say, a physical asset like this, for example, that I need to actually go out, sell, find a buyer, get money for it, and then use it for my daily expenses or for my livelihood. I don't need to do that. My beneficiaries will have the liquid access of funds to take care of my final expenses, my estate related costs. And also another thing is, in a case where you have multiple beneficiaries, some beneficiaries from your multiple beneficiaries may find it easier to have liquidity or cash in the inheritance. Some would prefer fixed assets. So, in terms of appropriate asset equalization, I have seen in my career, which spans for about 20 years, I've seen how a life insurance policy has played an amazing role in the equalization of your, your assets and your inheritance. Like that, we can dig deep into many aspects of the benefits of life insurance that make it an asset. It's a great savings tool. I was talking to someone very young over the weekend. He wanted to talk about life insurance because he wanted to save money, and he says, I want to make sure that I have hidden savings. And I told him that your savings are going to grow tax sheltered, and the fact that you can pull them out whenever you want to for certain reasons, and you will be taxed at that point of time, though when you pull it out. But if you don't pull it out, they can really grow in a manner that would surprise you. And that there is a tax-free payout upon one's passing away. Now, these are very important aspects that keep reminding you that life insurance is a financial asset of tremendous value, of immense advantage. So please talk to someone who you feel comfortable with in getting more information about how a life insurance policy can be customized. It can be customized. It doesn't have to be a cookie cutter plan. It can be customized. And I work on customization in a large way. Customization is going to actually tailor make a plan to meet your needs. And that is actually going to articulate the way you would want your assets to unfold later on in your life. So therefore, I would encourage you to give me a call if you can, reach out to me in an email, in a message, and I would be happy to talk further. I look forward to talking to you. I look forward to talking more about these things in a video moving forward. Thank you very much. Have a great day and enjoy the wonderful season. Bye-bye.